historic hand building in St. Paul, it's the Haberdasher's Couch, starring Jaime along with Dorset. I'm Kedrick, inviting you to join our guest, Todd About Town, Todd Walker.
It's Todd About Town, Todd Walker. Entertainment, travel, and more. Hey Todd, what's new?
Welcome to this week's edition of Todd About Town. This week we're going to introduce you to how the Ordway Center for the Performing Arts has pivoted to still bring you live entertainment and amazing theatrics, because this category has probably been hit harder than any other category out there. But they certainly have done an amazing job, one of many, to bring us great theater. So we're going to introduce you to Rod Cates when we return back here on the loading dock. So come on along. Rod is the artistic director here at the Ordway, and I must say I was here last week and it was one of the most moving performances I have seen. So I wanted to introduce all of you to what you can maybe take part in if you act quickly to get tickets. Rod, welcome.
Hey Todd, nice to see you.
So Rod, why don't you explain in your terms what this whole experience is like, because this is your creation.
So of course live performance is very difficult to do in COVID because in fact, it's one of the hardest things to do because we count on people gathering together in close spaces. So one of the ways we adapted to that is by putting on a cabaret. The nice thing about a cabaret is it's sort of a concert. So the performers are mostly just singing to you, as opposed to a play where I got to get close and dance, or I got to get close and sing at you. With a cabaret, the performers can stand there and perform, which turns out to be much safer. So that's what we did. We created the stage out on our loading dock, which sort of kind of works. We hung up some drapes to make it look better. And we space the actors out so they're safe. We keep the audience 20 feet away so they're safe. And then we put together a collection of songs from our Broadway season.
Yeah, so no, how did you decide what songs to bring to the audience?
Well, that's a great question. We had a whole season planned, which we recently had to postpone 4 of the 5 shows. And we wanted the audience to get a little flavor of what those shows were like. So we chose all the songs from shows that are on our season, which we call Broadway at the Ordway. So it included Beauty and the Beast, The Color Purple, An Officer and a Gentleman, Rent, and a few others.
Yeah, the Rent number was unbelievably spectacular.
Who doesn't like Rent?
If you can only envision this, they had the actors coming out on the upper level here and then coming down these stairs and singing 365,600 minutes.
There you go.
360. You want to hear them sing, not me. Trust me. Okay, so and the performers are like top notch.
They're great. They're a group of wonderful performers that are sort of Twin Cities favorites, including Ben Bakken, Rajane Katura, Ruth Ann Hayward, and Reese Spritz. And we have a wonderful music director, Sanford Moore, at the piano.
Okay, let's reassure everybody that social distancing is practiced here, because there was even more than 6 feet apart.
There was, right? We actually designed it very carefully, so there's little pods of seating. And as I said before, the performers they have their own areas. They each have their own mic. We're 20 feet from the furthest to the closest audience member, and each individual area had ample space between, so nobody was worried about social distancing.
Okay, now this weekend is going to be the last chance that people are going to really have a chance.
That's right.
I'm hoping you're going to tease me and say, no, it's going to go longer. It's the weather.
I wish we could. The thing is, it gets cold here, right? So we've got our fingers crossed for good weather. So we have 3 final performances on Saturday and Sunday, October 10 and 11. So it's Saturday, October 10th at 4. And Sunday, October 11th at 1 o'clock and 4 o'clock. We moved them a little bit earlier in the day because we thought there'll be a better chance of there being some nice sunny weather. And so far, it looks great. So if you want to come, or if you want to come, go to ordway.org, our website, but do it soon because of the social distancing, the seating is extremely limited. So go there today, ordway.org, and we hope to see you out there soon.
Okay, so what are people going to see this weekend, though? What shows? What are you going to just more numbers from these shows from this season, right?
Oh, yeah. So the Cabaret is a collection of about 12 or 13 songs from 5 or 6 different shows. So it includes Beauty and the Beast, An Officer and a Gentleman, a new musical called Triangle, some favorites from Rent, things that people really love.
Right.
So yeah, they'll get a little taste of Broadway outside, even though we can't go inside.
Right, so if you were here the previous weeks, that doesn't mean you're seeing a repeat of the show. These are going to be new numbers that they're going to mix in to this performance this weekend. So come on down. I have to tell you, personal endorsement, it is a theater experience you are not going to want to miss. Thank you for joining us on this week's edition of Todd About Town.
525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year? chance to see live performance at the Ordway this fall with Live at the Loading Dock, Ordway Cabaret. 3 performances remaining. Go to ordway.org to get your seats for October 10 or 11 before they're sold out.